Hey guys, so today I've got 5 tips for you for dealing with depression. My first one is one you probably all heard, is distractions. Just here, and I'll show you. My mother just bought me my own copy of this, and I've been reading through it, marking it up, writing in it. So this is currently my distraction right now. It's also just nice because I've got what the book calls overwhelming emotions, mostly due to the BPD and anxiety, so it's a helpful tool to learn how to handle it. Other distractions can be like playing a video game or reading a book. Number 2 is not to isolate yourself. Text your friends, talk to your family. You know, depression thrives in isolation, and talking to someone about it, or even not about it, but just about anything, can help. Even if it's just a little bit, it's better than nothing. My third tip is nature. I don't know what it is about nature, but it just kind of centers me. I feel just really calm. So find a park or somewhere and maybe take a walk, enjoy nature. I know it's not a cure for depression. The only cure for depression I found has been antidepressants, but it does help kind of calm the mind and lift your mood up a little bit. My fourth tip is the one that really got me through my high school days, and that is having a vision of a future without depression. So during high school, I imagined myself in an apartment, you know, maybe like 10 years in the future, in an apartment with a job I loved. At that time, I thought I was going to be a high school choir director. So that's what I imagined. A partner I loved, kids, a dog, of course, because I'm such a dog person. And holding on to that. I know they say live in the present, but holding on to that future gave me hope, and that was something I really desperately needed at that time. And my final tip is, when in doubt, sleep. I pretty much always feel better after a nap or after a good night's sleep. That's not to say the depression doesn't return, but it does feel better for a little while. And of course, if you're feeling depressed, you should be doing therapy and taking medication if necessary. These are just tips on how to maybe ease the depression a little bit, or kind of help the therapy and the medication along. I've definitely had to adapt my coping skills, because if you don't change, then you can't expect to heal. It's like doing a math problem the wrong way over and over again and expecting to get the right answer suddenly. It doesn't work. And so you've got to be doing all that you can. And I understand how hard it is. I've had days where I can barely move, just not wanting to get out of bed, not even wanting to get out of bed to move to go to the bathroom, even if I really needed to. Just because depression makes you feel physically tired, your body aches, And it's a really hard thing to deal with, and a lot of people just don't understand. So I'm not giving these tips out lightly. I know that it can be difficult, but I hope it helps. So just don't lose sight of hope. Recovery is there, whether it's a year from now or 10 years from now. You got this. Depression is only temporary. There is a much better future ahead.